Oh. Okay. Pull choke. Hi, I'm Mark Schneider. You're watching Schneider Classics. We're driving this 9 hours home, and we first stop at the gas station. We're dead. Tach works, speedometer doesn't, gas gauge works mostly, heat doesn't, I got no heat. Lights work sorta, and we still got a fair bit to go. It's really obnoxious because this window seal here it's loud. There's no window seal on this window right beside me, but she drives pretty good. Has 4 different tires, all different ages. So it's kind of squirrely on the road. But for the last, already driven about 4 hours, 4.5 hours, we're about halfway home. She's driving pretty good. She's burning about 22, 23 liters per 100 kilometers though. So the gas is not nice. But I can tell she has overdrive. So I'm pretty sure we have a turbo 400 in her. Made it up with the 350 four cylinder or 4 barrel 350. Drives pretty nice. Well, as you can see, there's my big tree in the front. It made it home. A little bit of automatic and transmission fluid. It will need a pretty deep cleaning, but does have swivel captain seats. I could probably use some oil. Love. I guess just that's a swivel seat. This does not swivel. But that goes in there. A bunch of drawers that need to be replaced. It needs a little touch up, little work. Oh yeah, little miceys have been back there too. So we'll clean all that. Looks pretty good for an old conversion van. Was done. So I found out they bought it when I was 3 years old. It's a 1979. Right. Paperwork. Oh. Yeah, 1979 GMC. And it was converted into a camper back in, what was it? They bought it when I was 3 years old and then 2 years later converted it or something like that. I think that's what he just told me. So they bought it in 82 and got converted in like 83 or something like that. As you can see, nice that. I like these. This is cool. I have no idea how this thing works. We're gonna have to figure out how this AC system works. Says General Motors AC. Little light back here that, oh, that's how that turns on. Little toilet and the mouse nest that has to be cleaned out. Oh, that's a cool vacuum thing. I don't know where the pull for this is gone. Obviously not here. Something's probably gonna change like that. I can change that out. I don't know where this fell out of. Got some burners here. Some plexiglass, fly swatter. I'm just looking at this. I have not looked at it yet. This is literally, oh. Oh, there we go. That's how you open her up. Top bunk up here. Good light source. Pretty good shape overall. Needs a little bit of refurbishment. You probably could replace a fair bit of this wood. See how it looks underneath here. These plastic slides need to be refurbished. The carpet actually is in pretty good shape for the age, but I think all the wood has to be redone. You have to, oh yeah, a little mold there, a little bit of touch up. Ooh, that is a stove top. Is that meant to be glued there? I'm guessing it is supposed to be glued here. Maybe. There's the water tank. That thing have to be gone through. Oh. But it has to be dealt with soon because it does, as you see here, have water in it. Oh, and I guess that's supposed to be dealt with. That drains somewhere. I'm gonna have to look at all that. A nice mini fridge with freezer compartment. And it all goes to an inverter here. It's in really nice shape for its age. Interior wise, I think I'm gonna upgrade the radio and get rid of these boat speakers and see if I can find a stock dash and bring it back to stock, because there are holes I can see over here. These have been cut into the dash, which is a bit of a shame, but it happens. Campfire. I don't know how to hook up into here. That is a good question. I do know that there's a spare battery there. There's the jacks and all the tire irons and such. Some battery connections, spare light bulb looks like. I think the cushion's looking in really good shape. A little sun fade there. You know what? Flip the cushion upside down, looks brand new. I know I gotta deal with this over here. Bit of a mouse nest, but there's carburetor, fuel pump, speedometer cable. We'll deal with that. Yeah, a little sun fade over here, but again, flip her around, she's just as sun faded. So that one's been flipped before. I love the top bunk. All the lights work in here. It's really nice in here, actually. Just needs a little love. You can see this door mechanism works great. Now time for the ugly. Little B pillar work here. Rockers, some inner structure there. Rocker. Some rear quarter work down here. Little lift work here. A little bit, I need to find a back bumper for it. Again, some more work here. It's gonna need a lot of it, a lot of love. That's a galvanized piece that needs to be, that's a galvanized piece that needs to come out and refurbished. Needs a fender here. Gonna need a fair bit of work, grill. But otherwise she's all complete and she's really nice. A little bit of work underneath. We'll see. I'll better look tomorrow when I have it up in the air. But there you go. Drove all the way from Alberta to Manitoba. So you can tell. Shiny drive's nice. Smells wonderful. I'm not getting heat out of her, so we gotta figure that out. The blower motor is working, so I think it's something to do with the vents, because I do know there's a lot of heat coming through here. Engine's tucked underneath there. There's the AC compressor. I do think some fluid was spraying, but it might have just been, I spilled some transmission fluid on our way home, and that got on the belt and sprayed everywhere. Looks like, well, there's a speedometer. There's an interchange cable right there. That makes that easy. Steering shaft. Block heater. Battery. It looks like this is the gas canister's already been deleted. Yeah, block heater cord's all in here. Brake lines go down to the front frame. A little bit of rust there on the frame. Water fluid does work. It needs new wipers. Do you look underneath? So the frame comes all the way. Oh, is this actually a body on frame? It's just bolted directly to the frame? I don't know. I gotta do some research if these are frame on bodies or unibody construction. Oh, that looks like a canister. That's probably got to be removed and replaced. I know the exhaust needs some work. Even though it looks all new, it leaks. It's kind of cool. Can't wait to get this up in the air tomorrow and take a look at it. Big gas tank in her. I know that for sure. She needs some wiring done over here. No, that's locked. Overall, pretty cool. I'm pretty excited for that project. It's getting cold already, so I need to start actually really getting to work around here. I need a shop so bad. But thank you guys for watching. We brought that home. Nothing really went wrong other than it needs a bunch of work. So anyhow, Saskatchewan trip. It was good to see. It's sad. The cars are all gone. Everything's gone for the junkyard. But there was some cool stuff we saw, and something that came home with us. That kind of hid in the background to make its own thing. But that's just what happens as time goes on. Things disappear, and junkyards get cleaned up, family yards get cleaned up, and it's for the best, really. I have that mentality. If it sits for too long, it goes to scrap. Because for the real reason of, if it keeps sitting there, it'll get so thin, so flimsy, and it'll just become one with the soil at the end of the day. And then it's worthless anyways. So you might as well get something out of it other than it sit there for 40 years and then become a pile of dirt that you can't use for anything. But it is a little sad. It's the end of going to see the junkyard out there. But we always save as much as we can, and we rebuild what we can. I'm very tired. I've been with family whole Thanksgiving, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. I'd be thankful for my family for a lot of things, and I'm glad I get to spend time with them. But then I spend time with my personal family and relax before I dive straight into work.